Hi, I'm Michelle Dittrich coming to you from Pretty Snow Studio in New York City. Today, our beauty subject is Marie Antoinette hair, which is really fun to do, but it takes a little bit of skill and a few more tools than your regular hair regimen. What you're gonna need is hairspray, dry shampoo, bobby pins, either a pair of hose that are run, or an old lacy scarf or any wrap of any sort, and a comb. So what we've done already is made a ballerina bun using the centermost part. If you think of like an onion, when you get to that center, we're gonna make some layers around, almost in a rose petal shape. That's a prettier reference actually. Starting from this, and we're gonna build around it to get that volume. The Marie Antoinette look is known for being sculptural, being high and big, and having some tendrils as well as adornments, which we will pick fresh from our little garden back here. So now that you have your ballerina bun, just using the center part of your hair, we're going to wrap our lace scarf and fix it with our ripped pair of hose. Next, and you can use your fingers or you can use a comb. Take a side section, and we're gonna do this on both sides, but I'm not gonna demonstrate both sides. And just start creating that cake hair. Pretend like you're making a pretty multi-layered cake right on top of your head. And the frosting will be our flowers. And I like to do a wrapping process. So when you're going from the right, take it over to the left and wrap it around itself. If you have shorter hair, you're probably gonna wanna get some hair extensions or use extra lace and ripped hosiery. Bobby pins. And at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and give a hairspray just to make sure everything is well fixed. You probably wanna use a light hold but aerosol spray because we're gonna kind of use a lot, and so you don't want it to get that weird hard buildup. So use circular motions and kind of give it a little fix. Next, we'll just take the back almost into a ponytail, a low ponytail, but pull it up just a little bit higher so it's about even with your ears. And then we're gonna pull almost a rat tail down, but it's really gonna be a tendril once we curl it, but it looks kind of nasty right now, but you get the idea. Okay. And at this point, I like to start using more decorative hair bands and whatnot because they may or may not show through, particularly if you're doing this on yourself. You want to leave a little bit of room for, not error, but like freedom to just let it be whatever it is. Right now, it almost looks like a beehive, but in a minute, we're gonna add dry shampoo. So when we get to these two side pieces, we're gonna let them be a little bit looser so it has that bodice. I like to almost do a twist in the back like you would do a braid twist. So just one piece over the other. Marie Antoinette was all about ornate everything. So like I said, treat it like a cake. We're gonna pull this piece forward. Now we're gonna use a little dry shampoo to give it that really powdery effect. So this is actually for even dark hair. This is my favorite for dark hair. But if you don't kind of dust it into your hair, it has this really powdery finish, which is actually great for what we're doing. So Baptiste Make sure you cover your face if you've already done your makeup while you're doing this. And now we come to the rat tail, which will be a tendril. Ooh, that one's hot. So just wrap and leave the face, if it has a clip, open so you don't get any crinkle marks. And before we let it go, we're going to give it a quick hairspray that not only cools it down, but also sets it. Give it a squeeze. Ooh, there's a little corkscrew. Now we're gonna make some tendrils in the front, and then we're gonna add flowers. So you wanna kind of work with your cheekbones, which Nicole has beautiful cheekbones. We're gonna like pull down the tendril and kind of measure, and that's where we're gonna start our tendril, sweeping away from her face. Flowers. As well, you can use like clip earrings, brooches, all kinds of anything. And just start sticking them wherever fancy fits. So cute. And it's a perfect way to utilize your flowers that might be on their way out. So you get the idea. And now I've shown you to do a quick Marie Antoinette style hairdo with tools that you already have at home, ripped hosiery, bobby pins, fresh flowers that are on their way out. You get the idea. I hope this has been helpful. My name is Dittrich. Thanks for joining me.